Hey guys, welcome back to the Qbert Restore. I don't remember what part number this is. I'll have to look it up on YouTube. But I pretty much got the wiring wrapped up in the cabinet here. I did test. I have not. There's a mess. Don't mind the mess, guys. There is the video wires. I have not plugged them into the monitor yet. I just was checking for power to the monitor. And I found out that I'm not getting power from that isolation transformer. I don't know why. I tried to troubleshoot it. I'm not getting anywhere with this wire. So what I did was, for now, I wired in another isolation transformer and plugged in the monitor, so the monitor does power up. Now, whether or not this monitor has a picture or not, I'm not sure yet. I haven't tried that. I literally just plugged in the board and checked for 5 volts. So let's plug in the video cable. Let's see if we get anything on this monitor, because I know absolutely nothing about this. I don't even know if it works yet. So I didn't want to clean up all my tools yet because I have no idea what I'm going to get into here. So let's see if we get something on here. So I'm going to plug in this video wires now. Maybe. There we go. All right, fingers crossed. Hopefully I get something going on here. Oh boy, just kicked the tripod. Nothing yet. Oh, sweet. We got some sort of a picture. Looks like crap, but we got some sort of a picture. And it's upside down. Now, I don't know if that's in the settings of the board or not. If we can flip it, I'm guessing you probably can. If you can see that. Colors don't look the greatest right now. I wonder if I can adjust that out a little bit. Looks like the black level might be up too high. Let's see what I got here. Let me go grab my headlamp so I can actually see the dials back there. All right, let me see what I can come up with. Now, since that other isolation transformer is not currently working in the cabinet, I might just mount this other one in there for now. I mean, it's not like I'm running original wiring anyways. I'm running a J-Rock board, so I'm running a JAMA harness, so it doesn't really matter that that's in there or not. But looks like our black is not black enough, maybe. Let's see what I got here. Here's the black dial here. I guess that's not the black dial. There it is. Oh no, that's not it either. What the heck? I thought it said black on here. What am I seeing here? Hold. I swear to God, it says black right there. Oh, maybe it's right here. I think this is it. You know what it is? I think the red might be up too high. Because it's got like a red cast on the screen. So let's mess with the red. Red, green, and blue, and then there's a red drive and a green drive. Maybe we should start with the red drive. Okay. You know what we're going to do is, let's put the red drive in the middle, and then we'll mess with the other red. The heck was that noise? Looks a little bit better, but this is all off in color. These caps some of them are old, some of them are not. So it's been partially capped before. Let's see what this dial does here. Okay, let's move it up and down. Let's just try to get it adjusted somewhat to the size of the screen that we need. This is our horizontal. Black level. You know what? Let's mess with the flyback. I don't know how well you guys can see this on the screen or not. Let's go down to the brightness dial here. That looks a lot better. Brightness was up too high in the flyback. All right. Not really gonna know. Let me turn off this other light behind here. That's looking a lot better. Looks like my yellow's a little off. So I'm going to lower this camera down some more. I need to get into the setup menu and see if we can't, if there's a flip screen on that. I need to plug the okay, sorry about that. What I did was I turned down the green a little bit more. I turned the red up a hair, so now the snake guys, coil guys, whatever you want to call them, I'm sure there's some name for them. I don't know what they are. They're now purple. Before they were kind of bluish. The yellow's looking a lot better. I think what I'll probably do is end up putting this monitor into the cabinet, and if I need to rebuild that chassis, it won't be too big a deal to just take the chassis off with the monitor mounted into the cabinet, because then once I get this mounted into the cabinet, I can go to the setup menu with the control panel and stuff. Hopefully I don't need a bunch of buttons to get to it, which I don't think I do. So we can get into setup and see if there's a flip screen on this. I've never played with one of these boards before, so I'm not sure. I'd imagine there probably is. I mean, I would hope there is. If not, I think we can do it from the yoke wires, but I'm pretty confident there's going to be. I think this red's a hair high. I don't know if I should turn down the regular red or the red drive. Let me try the red drive. Kind of turn it both ways to kind of see what it looks like. There we go. See, I turned down that red drive a little bit, and it seems to have cleaned up a little bit more. I think there's a red and a green drive. Yep. So this is making the green drive up a little bit, makes the yellow a little bit more vibrant. We got a little bit of a weird line right here, and it looks like our black level. It's because I have the red cranked up a little bit, our black level has got a little bit of a red tint to it. So I don't know if I can adjust that a little bit. There we go. So I just took that black level down a little bit. You can see Qbert here. It's got a real nice colors to them. So that's good. Now I don't know if this is just some sort of a screensaver because it was on the menu or not, but now I can see the screen and it's pretty red right now. This whole screen is kind of red. So let's turn the red down a little bit. There we go, just a touch. Looking pretty black. I'm not too worried about the screen burn because honestly, it's not looking too bad on here. Let's mess with the flyback a little bit more. Right about there. Looks like we got a nice black screen now. And obviously, I can't do much more until I get this mounted in there so that we can hook up that control panel. So that's gonna be the next step here. I gotta run and do a few things for about an hour, and then I'm gonna come back, continue this video. Let's get this mounted into the cabinet, and then we will work on the setup menu and stuff like that. So I'll be back in a little bit, guys. Okay, I'm back. Got some new carriage bolts here and some nuts so we can get this monitor mounted in here. So I just got some new, I have a bunch of these. So basically I'm just gonna get this in there first, and then we'll plug it back in. Hopefully I can get this in there from the back. It'd be a little bit easier, I think. I'm not positive. I don't want to hit that neck on anything. One. Get a nut started so I don't have to worry about this slipping out. I'm just going to go ahead and use this isolation transformer that I have wired up. I still got to vacuum the inside of this cabinet out. So I'm just going to go ahead and mount this on the inside. Mount it right here. There's already a couple screw holes there, so this in. Let's get our video cable plugged in. I still want to tie up some of these wires in here as well. Now I want to tighten this monitor so it doesn't move, and then we can spin the cabinet around and get the control panel plugged in so we can get to the menu and see what we can do with that. I think that's a 1/2-inch socket. Nope, 7/16. That's good. So let's spin this thing. Can't wait to clean up this mess. I'm going to turn the lights off. Raise this up a little higher if I can here. Hit this interlock switch. Plug this control panel in. See the plug. Well, I think we want to play Mad Planets right now. Wonder if one of the leaf switches is stuck. I don't think I hit anything. Maybe not. Okay, setup. Game setup, system setup, switch test, monitor test. I don't know which one to go into, so we are going to screensaver, spinner, trackball, fire control, flip screen. There we go. Okay, now boot to setup. We want to only put Qbert on here. So boot to Qbert. Qbert angle stick on. That's working right. That's going up. Those two don't work, okay. Okay, rotate screen off, VGA scan lines off, test switch off, boot to setup. Player 1, player 2, service, player 1, 2, player 2, I don't know what that means. Boot to setup. I'm gonna say player 1, player 2, I don't know. What about free play or anything? Not seeing that. Screensaver on. I don't know that I'm worried about the screensaver. Well, we'll see what it does. Let's go to exit and let's go down to maybe game set. Game boot speech on, volume adjustment, spinner delay. No, I don't think we need anything on here right now. Dip switches. Switch test. Monitor test, enable mode. Well, let's just see what it does. Yeah, see, we gotta get rid of this. So I want it to boot to Qbert only.
Hello, I'm turned on.
See, it's on coin play. But it started as soon as I hit the player 1. Okay, it must just be, this just must be a track mode. Okay, so it didn't start. And I can already tell I'm gonna have to adjust this monitor a little bit because some of the images are off the screen, I think. Okay, this time it booted right to Qbert, but it's not on free play. I think I have to hold down player 1 start when I turn it on to get back into the menu. If not, I might have to go look at the instructions. Okay, there we go. All right, boot to Qbert, hold menu 1 second, screensaver on, Qbert angle stick on, spinner button, trackball, joystick, not worried about any of that. Test switch, boot to setup. So where the heck is the... Why is this not working now? Interesting. Might have to clean those. We don't want this. You guys are probably yelling at the screen like, you're an idiot. You don't see it? What is going on with this button? No, it's stuck together. I had the bent too close together. There we go. gotta be system setup. There we go. It says free play on. Maybe that player 1 was stuck.
Hello, I'm Green Dog.
Not moving. Why would it not move? Let's go to dip switch settings again. Go to Qbert. Auto advance off, attract sound on, cabinet type upright, kicker on. What is it? Auto advance? I don't know. System setup maybe again. I mean, the joystick is clearly working, and this should be Qbert angle stick, which is that's what's in here. Maybe it's the boot to setup service. I don't know. No, player 1 and player 2. That is what I was holding down when I started it. Turn the cabinet on so I can get to this menu, I believe. What is this? Mad Planets. Let's do switch test. Okay, player 1 works. Player 2 is not working. That's stuck together. It's still not working. Player 2 is not working. Start. Down works. Up works. Left works. Right works. Hold player 1, player 2 to end. Okay, player 2 is not working. So, I have to figure out that. Why would that not be working? Did I screw something up here? It's the other brown wire. It's soldered in, it's hooked up. Just does absolutely nothing. Contact's dirty. I need to file the leaf switch button. See if I have a file here. Got a little one right here. Should be able to file this, clean it up, the contact. There we go. Okay, that's taken care of. So now we know that those both work. Monitor test, I'm not really worried about that right now. Game enable menu. Qbert on. Let's turn all these ones off. Okay. Load game ROMs. Loaded. Those are all done. System update. I think we're all right now.
Hello, I'm Green Dog.
I don't understand what's wrong with this. It's not working.
Easy.
That's odd. I wonder if I'm using the wrong joystick controls. I wonder if I needed the joystick controls from the other part of the JAMA harness. I'll bet you that's probably what it is. All right, I'm going to mess with this for a minute. I'm just going to take a ground wire and tap one of the other up, down, right, or left with the ground wire onto the other set of joystick buttons and see if it works. Because if it works, then I need to move those 4 wires from the one side of the JAMA harness to the other, which is not really a big deal. Just got to unsolder them and resolder them on there. So let me try that. I'll come back and I'll let you know. Okay, I'm going to turn this back on and show you what the problem was. Nothing to do with my wiring. I screwed up on the setup menu. And I'll show you what I changed. Okay, so when you go to System Setup, we go into, I had put Qbert angle stick. I had it on. It's supposed to be off. When it's in the off position, it's using this stick. When it's in the on position, it's using a regular joystick as an angle stick. So that's what that meant. So exit out of there. Exit.
Hello, I'm Green Dog.
Let's try 2-player. Make sure it works. Make sure that. And I still got to adjust the screen. So now we're working. Check the knocker.
Oh.
Okay, knocker works.
Oh.
Okay, so now we're working. So let me see if I can adjust this screen some. Because you can see your extra players on the left-hand side there are off the screen.
Hello,
I'm gonna have a hard time doing this and seeing what I'm doing probably. See what that looks like. I think that's better. Oop, almost jumped on him. Player one done. We'll just hit end here. Maybe. How do I hit end?
Bye.
Okay. So, okay, my guy's moved over now, so that looks pretty good. The monitor is actually looking bad at all. Pretty happy with that, actually. I haven't played this game in probably 30 years. It's kind of hard to play. The control panel and everything's rocking around, but I'm pretty darn happy with that. Get a little bit of a curvature towards the bottom here, but where it says push player one or player two for start, the P is a little bit off the edge, but I don't know if I really want to move this over much more. I think I'm going to probably be all right with that. So I think now I'd like to maybe get the monitor cleaned. And you know what? Yeah, I need to move it over a little bit.
Oh.
I almost wonder if I need to move one of the pins over on the monitor to adjust it. Right now it's on center, I think. Let me see here. Oh, wrong one. There we go. They had it adjusted to the left. Now let me get to my dial and see if we can't kick it back that way a little bit now. I don't know if that, I think that just widened it. Okay, so its start is off the T. Let me try the jumper wire on the other side. Oh, I think I might have put it on the wrong one. I did. That's center right there. I was on the opposite. Okay, I think if I just shrink the size a little bit, we'll be good. I think I'm happy with that.
Oh.
I think that's close enough. So now we just got to get this thing together. And I think that little bit of scrolling like that is probably, possibly, well, maybe a cap. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can try one other thing. Let's just hold black level. Nobody's messed with the conversion or anything like that. You know what? I'm going to leave well enough alone. Sometimes it's just better. It's fine. So now, let me turn it off. let's wipe the monitor down. We'll put the plastic bezel in and we'll get the screen in there. Then we can get the control panel mounted in there and start getting this thing finished up. Oh, our marquee light's not working. I guess I should probably take a look at that first. Why is that not coming on? Probably doesn't have power to it. Let's see if this power button works. There we go. Yes. It didn't have power going to it. So now we're good there.
Oh.
Just turn it off and get this monitor cleaned up. I'm pretty happy about that monitor working and actually doesn't look bad at all. And you can't even see that screen burn when the game's on, so I'm totally fine with that. Got some sort of tape or something on the edge here. Might have to find a razor, might have to use a razor blade on that. Good. I washed this thing with Simple Green and it's still getting like cigarette smoke off of it, like nicotine. Get up my razor blade here and see if we can't get that stuff off the edge. I always like to wet the glass before you use the blade so that it doesn't put any deep scratches or anything in it. I'll tell you what, these J-Rock boards are really nice. I gotta admit, as much as I love having the original circuit boards, when I can't get them, I mean, I'm pretty impressed by these. There is a Qbert board for sale right now on eBay. I think it's all the boards. I didn't really look at the listing too much, but they want $750 for it. And I just think that's kind of high. But I know they're getting hard to find. And for me, for now, I just don't see spending the money. Maybe in the future, I'll find a good deal on a board set and I'll pick it up. But for now, I'm totally happy with this. Okay, much better. Now we got that cleaned. I don't know if this plastic bezel is supposed to be on this game or not. I'm gonna go grab it. We'll take a look at it. I don't know if this had plastic around it for the surround or if it was paper. I remember now, this is correct because it staples to this wood right here and I can see the old staples. So we are correct here. The only thing is I have a gap here between the monitor and the surround, but it's tight up here. So what I'm gonna have to do is loosen this monitor up and slide it up as far as I can. So I gotta grab my socket here, get these 4 bolts loose so that we can slide this up as high as it'll go, and then that'll hopefully close that gap up that we have going on. The only other thing I need to do is wire up this coin door, unless I did that too. Yes, I did that already too. So, and then we got to put the back door on it still. So there's still quite a bit to get done. Now I got to try to rustle this up in the air, loosen it up a little more. quite a bit. Try tightening just this one and then we'll pull up on that side. Okay. Now let's see how this fits. Closer. It's got hair of a gap, but I mean, obviously that's how it was. I'm gonna wipe off this surround. And I got a little bit of tape residue on that screen still. So I need to scrape that screen a little bit more. I want to clean this all up real quick. Look at that. It's nasty. And we're going to staple this back in. We'll wipe the back side too. If you guys get a chance and you want to comment and let me know how you're liking these videos, it'd be greatly appreciated. And if you guys don't mind, you know, liking and subscribing for all these future games I'm going to be doing, that would be great as well. Any questions or anything that you guys have, you know, feel free to ask. Let me see if I can find my stapler in this mess. I know it's down here somewhere. It's just such a mess right now. Let me go see if I can find it real quick. Okay, I have my stapler. This just does oh man, am I out of staples? I gotta go get staples. There's 2 left, 3 left in there, but I don't know if it'll fire with only 3. Guess we'll find out. Just gonna line up the old staple holes. And then we'll put this in there. Plastic cracked a little bit on that one because it's so old and brittle, but we did get a good one in on this. No, it's not going to hold. We're going to have to use some screws, I guess. Plastic's just old and brittle. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. This one actually might tap down. That one actually holds. I'm just going to leave it. Maybe I'll put a piece of tape over it. Way down here on the bottom. There we go. I want to put the screen bezel on real quick. Let me grab it. I still need to wipe it off, but I want to see what it looks like in here. I'll slide it back out afterwards. That looks awesome. That screen bezel and everything came from Phoenix Arcade. Awesome product. All right, let me move some stuff, clean up a little bit, and we'll get the glass cleaned off, get the control panel mounted and stuff like that. Package just showed up. I want to open this real quick. It's the should be the screen bezel and the marquee for Stargate when I get a chance to restore the Stargate cabinet. And that's one of the cabinets that I forgot to mention yesterday on my video. I was trying to remember all the cabinets I had sitting out back to restore. This I ordered like a month and a half ago. Just finally came in. This came from Arcade Art Shop, which is not in the United States. I forget where he's from. But if you look up Arcade Art Shop on the on Google, you'll find him. He does really, really good work. He actually did my Mr. Do artwork for that cabinet. I don't know if there might be pre-mask on this. I don't know if we'll be able to see it or not. Maybe. This stuff is printed direct to acrylic. It is not vinyl that is stuck on the backside. This is actually flatbread bed printed right to it. Yeah, he's got protective film all over everything. But we can open it a little bit and take a look at it. You can see how nice his artwork is. Maybe if I can get this protective film off. There we go. Look at the quality of that. I mean, it's just awesome. Fairly priced too. It's not unreasonable at all. The screen bezel is a tinted plexiglass. Kind of curious to see what this looks like. I'll just peel up a little corner of it. Then we'll go back to working on Qbert for a little bit. We'll have most of it done tonight, really. I'll probably do one more video because I got to put the back door and stuff on. Yeah, it looks awesome. Kind of hard to see on the camera. I just have to kind of wait until I do the game, but you get a good idea here. It's got some residue on it. If you see how it's wiping off, that's just residue from the protective film on there. But all right, let me pause this for a second. We'll get back over to Qbert. Okay, let's. I want to clean the back side of this glass real quick before I get this control panel bolted on. Do it down here real quick. All right. I like glass so much better than plexi, but It's hard to find. There's only so many companies that make it. Like, I would have loved to have gotten glass bezel for the Stargate, but the only people that had it was this old game, and I don't really want to wait 2 years to get a screen bezel from them. So I went with the plexiglass. Now, the only thing I'm a little stumped on with this control panel is there is a latch that goes here, and I almost wonder if it just latches around the metal itself. I don't know. I honestly, it was loose when I got the cabinet. It wasn't on, so I don't know if that's what it does or not. I'm not sure. So we are going to screw it back in, and we're going to see if that's how it works, because there was no hoop or anything attached to the control panel itself. So my guess is that's what it does. But I've been wrong before, so who knows? I have to use my angle drill. That just doesn't make sense. I don't know what the heck. How would that even work? What am I missing here? So this bolts on. There's no way that could be right. Can it? Clearly this goes here, like that. I'm at a loss on that one. That I am clueless on. I don't know if maybe there was something welded on here originally and it's gone, but it is what it is. It's getting bolted in on each side. I don't know, maybe somebody can tell me if there's a latch on the bottom, if there's supposed to be a latch on the bottom side of this control panel or not. If there is, there's really nothing I could do unless I welded it on. But if I weld it on, I'm gonna ruin the artwork, which means I'll have to reprint that again. You know what? I'm gonna get wing nuts for this rather than regular nuts. Let me go grab some. I think I have some wing nuts that'll fit this. These are the wing nuts. So hopefully these won't hit anything. We could just use these, because then if I need to take the control panel off, it's easier to get it off. Feels like it's going to make it. Yep. All right. Okay, that's on. let's go ahead and turn this on. I want to plug in this coin door and see if the lights work. I'm going to turn the light off here.
Hello, I'm Brenda.
Okay. We got one light. Oh, there we go. So this all needs tied up, the wiring. Oh yeah, I gotta cut this bottom block so that it'll shut. But it's getting there, guys. It's getting there. I think I'll probably, let's play it once. And then after that, I think I'm going to stop this video and we'll do one more video of putting the back door on and the last odds and ends that we need to do as far as finishing the wiring inside and stuff like that. So let's just play one quick game and see how bad I suck at this now. Now that the control panel's screwed down, I can kind of died already.
Oh.
Knocker's working good. Darn it. We'll try it one more time.
Bye-bye.
Darn it. I knew that I shouldn't have skipped that one square. Oh. Yep, I suck. A little practice, I'll get good at it. Works really good though. So yeah, I need to cut this bottom arm coming off the lock so that we can shut that bottom door. I have to put the back door on the cabinet, run a couple zip ties, and this one will be done. So that's going to end this episode of Qbert. I'll probably do one more tomorrow night just to get this wrapped up, get this cleaned up down here, and then we can move on to putting the wiring on Wizard of War and hopefully get that up and running next. And then after that, we will get to the Dig Dug, which I ordered a screen bezel and a marquee for Dig Dug from Joe Zabo about a month ago, and I believe his website said 6 to 10 weeks or something like that. So hopefully in the next couple weeks we should get that. So all right guys, that's going to end this video. If you guys like what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. I have a lot of projects coming up. I also have some more cars that I'm going to be working on as well. So other than that guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.